up guys, Chibi Bobster here, and today I'm going to be reading my own story called Asylum Shift, and I made it with some of the help of my friend Osborne Gaming, and go check out her channel because I'm giving her a shout out. And yeah, hope you enjoy this little story, well, quite long story. Just another night working at the asylum. It's not really a nice place to work at night. Hearing the screaming, yelling, scraping of the walls. But what else could I have done? It was the only job left with a decent pay. My name is Dominic Marquez, and I have only just moved to California, Los Angeles. My wife and I have been divorced for a few months now, but we have 2 children who are both boys. Their names, Jamie and Leo, 11 and 14. I had a babysitter to look after them for tonight while I worked the shift. My office is dimly lit. The only light source is the camera shown on the TV in front of me, hovering a little over my desk. I also have a flashlight in case of a power cut of some sort. To the left of me is a large metal door, through which leads you to the corridors, but no one rarely comes here, so I keep it open. Beside me on my right is a small air vent, which, annoyingly, is actually broken, so I have a little fan on my desk in front of me. Suddenly I hear vibrations. I look towards my desk, feeling a little nauseous and scared. My heart rate goes up back to its casual speed when I pick up the source of the noise. It was my phone. I don't know why I get scared easily, but it's especially not a good trait for a job like this. I switch on my phone and see an unknown number flashing every few seconds. I start to panic again. Who the hell is this? I think to myself. I press the answer call button as my curiosity gets the better of me, and hold the phone to my ear, waiting for someone to speak. Hello? Hello? A voice starts from the other side of the phone. I don't recognize this voice. From what I can judge, it's a guy, and his voice sounds kind of jumpy, but auto-tuned and doesn't sound real. Hello? I respond, feeling nervous, but still quite curious as to who this is. Oh, you must be the night shift guy, replied the man's voice. To my surprise, this guy wasn't actually a murderer when I answered the call. Yeah, who are you? I asked, trying to sound pretty calm. The receiving voice took a while to respond. This stroked my curiosity as to who this person is or what they could be doing. Oh, I'm just the guy who's got to teach you some basic rules about the asylum, health and safety and some other stuff, said the guy finally. To me, this sounded kind of dodgy. Well, yeah, that would be pretty handy, I replied, and we went through the basic rules and awarenesses. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know about all of this. I'll call if I need any help, I say, going to put down my phone when the man returns with, yeah, no problem. You might also want to be aware that 3 of the patients can get a bit impatient. I accidentally pressed the end call button when I hear that. What the hell did he mean? Would they get out of their rooms? Is that why I needed hallway cams? Okay, now I was scared. Suddenly I hear a loud bang from the end of the hallway. I jump and my heart starts racing exponentially. I look up at the TV, quickly searching around all the cameras. I need to find out if anyone's in the hallway since that bang sounded like someone got out. The cameras turn black and the lights go out, leaving me stranded in complete darkness. I stumble around in the dark, searching for my flashlight. Damn, where did I put it? I'm panicking a lot now, but I finally grab hold of my flashlight and turn it on. The battery seems to be low on power, but it should last. I take a deep breath and get to my feet, with the flashlight clasped tightly in my hand, shaking. Shaking wouldn't even describe the feeling right now. More like a cold chill rattling your whole body from head to toe with no self-control. I take a step into the gloomy hallway, looking back at my office another time, just in case I don't return. My flashlight glowed onto the dark stony walls ahead of me, but the circle of light kept on twitching on the walls in front of me. I was too. I slowly start to walk down the hallway as I light up the path ahead of me. The bang doesn't sound too far from here, I know that much, so I keep an eye out around me just in case any of the patients have gotten out. I need to keep the flashlight low, otherwise all hell will break loose if the shine slips through the bars of the cell doors, and I'll be going somewhere worse than hell myself. I keep pushing myself to move forward, even though I am terrified. Wait, there it is again. I hear another bang from what sounds like inside a cell, but this time it's even closer. My heart is pounding again, maybe faster than before. I can't give up now, not when I'm already down this damp and eerie corridor. I approach the cell door quietly, very quietly. I peek through the iron bars which cover a small rectangle to see through the door, to discover a small metal room which smells horrible. Like a rotting corpse. Not that I had ever smelt that. There was a little girl in the left-hand corner of the room. I held my breath as she looked straight into my eyes with her own dead, lifeless-seeming ones. "Who are you?" said the girl. Her voice sounded sweet and innocent, but at the same time it was creepy and evil. Her face was pale and covered by short, messy brown hair with the ends dyed pink. Actually, it looked more like she had soaked it in blood. Around her neck there was blood-dripping cuts in the shape of stitches, and her mouth had a wide, devilish smile. I didn't respond. I was too frozen by seeing such a sight to respond anyway at all. "You're not supposed to be here," said the girl again softly, grabbing my attention by trying to stand up, but her chains were restraining her freedom. Again, I didn't respond. "Leave now, or something awful is going to happen." She grinned as she whispered those words, and a chill ran down my back. The girl averted her gaze to behind me. I couldn't move. Frozen again, I knew someone was behind me. This was the end. I had no way of escape, and no weapon at all. All I had was this flashlight, and what good would that do? I closed my eyes in order to concentrate, but my heart was pounding and I felt like it was going to explode. "I've got it. It might not work, but I need to try something to escape death." I clenched the flashlight in my hand tightly and stopped myself shaking. "You can do this, come on," I whispered to myself, still feeling that presence behind me. In a flash, I spin around and punch the person behind me in the face with the flashlight, not even looking at who or what it is. All I know is I've got a few seconds to run before I'm that person's midnight snack. Go. Now I'm now running in complete darkness, hearing the cells beside me rattling and shaking as the other patients tried to get out from being woken up. I don't look back. I just keep on running. I remember the way to my office. I just keep on running. I run into the door, shaking my head to push away the pain and panic, until I notice the door is already locked. I stop running. My thoughts are drowned out by my panting, fear and panic. I don't hear anything anymore, except tedious, irregular, faint steps echoing from behind me. They're getting louder and closer every second. They stop. I can feel the cold presence behind my back again. I don't turn around. I don't dare to breathe or make a sound. A chilling feeling runs through my body, and a hand barely touches my left shoulder. A bell makes a few ringing sounds, kind of like a church bell. The feeling which was pressing on my shoulder was no longer present. I release my held breath and finally pant quickly and relieved to breathe again. I force myself to come to my senses. What the hell had just happened? It felt as if time had stopped or something. I squint my eyes as the lights flicker back on, blinding me for a short second. The air felt lower in pressure and my heart rate had stopped racing. Everything was calm. I shake my head and try to forget about it all so I can think it through once I get back home. So I grab my jacket and walk through the exit. Next stop, home. Okay, thanks for listening, guys. That was chapter 1 of Asylum Shift. Hope you liked it, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.